like this, a small Swiss house. This is the kind of architecture. It's a kind of art famous, and it was first because this was part of the Duke, but it was for how to say, the people who work in the forest for the Duke. The house for this people, it was made 1840. And later it's written 1918, but it's not correct. It's 1919. G.L. Moreno moved in here as a doctor. And it's written that he invented psychodrama, group therapy, and sociometry to honor him. This was made later, and this was when Moreno came, was invited 1969, when he was 80 years old. He got the Golden Doctorate in the University of Vienna. He was also invited to come here, and the municipality put the plates here. And later, when he died, they added the year 1974. So this is the garden, yes. It's quite wild, but still possible to walk. And you see the broken windows, and so trees try to enter the house. And there were times when homeless people entered the house, because of course it's 20 years old, so people, for homeless people, it's an opportunity in winter to survive.
So here we have a different number.
Yeah, it's the old address. It's still Maital, but with an H. You see, with an H. The old, and it was at that time. It's the same like in my village where I live. It was the number of the house year by year. So it was in Bad Vöslau the 129th house built up. And later they have new addresses. It became number 4 of this mines. But it was.
What are you saying?
Here starts the spa area. So they took a fence, but it was in earlier days. There is a part going more in the hill, but now they separated it.
So this is not part of the spa area. The house.
It's the same owner.
It's the same owner,
but it's separated in the papers. Even we will see later there's a special a huge cellar here. It goes 100 meters in the hill, and it's also separated. There is an entrance only there. In time when the wooden house was, there was also an entrance from the house, so Moreno could go in the cellar, and there was this was a specialty, the first sparkling wine in Austria, but nearly in Europe was made here. Schlumberger or Goldeck is the first. We see a plate down there. This was made here. And even when Moreno left, the winery took over also the house.
Now, what I don't see is the tower. So when he talks about writing things on the walls, where, well, of course, the walls, we cannot see them because we are not inside. But what about the tower?
There was no tower. Also, I have the map of the wooden house as well, but there was no tower. No.
There was no tower.
I think he mixed it up. There is a castle where he had also a small office, and he had a short an address in between down there, the factory, near the factory. There is a kind of not really a tower. So we don't know if he wrote on these walls or it was in another place, or he just bring things together and.
Well, it's so we could also say that surplus reality is part of this house.
Yes.
Okay, so we have then, yes, I can see that there is a tower on a surplus reality.
Yes.